There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to classical economics. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between High Street and College Mall Road, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of student housing and the summit of grand estates. This is the dimension of changing human behavior and energy consumption. It is an area which we call the conservation zone.
Okay, so we got this back from Shaz, and we need to take a look at it here and sort of home in on exactly how we want to design our experiment. What do you guys think?
I think we're onto something with a short list. I think these behaviors are behaviors that people can actually address and change.
Group 6 was initially excited to take on human behaviors and energy efficiency actions outlined by Gardner and Stern's shortlist. Unfortunately, the ease and the simplicity of the activities outlined by Gardner and Stern may have proved to be a double-edged sword, in the sense that many households had already implemented such behaviors and actions prior to the intervention efforts of Group 6.
Trying to make sure we control is the principal agent problem.
Right.
So we definitely need to find a neighborhood that's mostly homeowners as opposed to renters.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
And the idea is to have an RCT, right? We still
Right.
want to do that.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
one group receives initial survey and final survey, and then the intervention group receives intervention survey or something.
Right.
Completely,
That's what we're gonna aim
completely
for.
randomized, so that we don't have any experimenter bias or anything like
Right.
that. Selection
Right.
bias, I believe they call it.
We obviously
Right.
need to aim for a higher number of participants than we initially did, so more like 60.
I think we can get 100 people. I think we should go all out.
After 3 separate weekends of canvassing the same neighborhood and struggling to obtain the highest N value possible, Group 6 was left with an initial N value of only 25. In fact, after a few more weekends of continued participation, the participant pool dwindled down to a mere 4, with only 1 participant actually responding to the intervention.
Well, I tell you what, I'm feeling really good about this.
I think so too.
I think we've got a chance to really make a difference in our community and lower the energy consumption of Bloomington households. We only have a few questions.
Team 6 couldn't have known, for example, that they were actually competing in the same neighborhood with other canvassing efforts, things such as College Painters or Duke Energy, the local distribution company, actually conducting a similar survey.
Well, sir, we're not with Duke Energy. We're just students.
Oh yeah, you with the government, I know that.
I like how we're doing this, invoking the norm of reciprocity.
And then aren't we also trying to use the commitment technique for influence by getting them to personally select
Right.
something from the list?
The idea is to present them with options from the list they haven't completed, and get them to say, "Oh, I will do this," and hopefully write something, or
Yeah.
give them something.
At least,
Right.
Physical attachment to commitment.
and we're looking for at least one new action, right?
Yeah.
Initially, we
Our
had
one
talked
respondent.
about doing some
Yeah.
statistical analysis on our final respondents, but we only have the one, so
I'm not sure
There's
you
not
can,
much we
what
can
you can
do.
do with an N
Yeah.
of 4.
I mean,
other than report that we had a 1% chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did we throw a
Basketball
party for our
interfered.
intervention?
We could use a beer after this.
Amen, sister.
That is the truth.
The four people that responded to the email,
Mm-hmm.
the behaviors we gave them said, "Oh, you haven't done this." Some of them even said, "Oh, we already did this. We just didn't tell you."
Future projects would benefit from focusing on a smaller number of human behaviors or one significant energy efficiency action in a particular household. Group 6 ran into various problems simply because they were trying to do too much.
Our average for natural gas yearly was over $100 a month.
Way
Which is-
overestimated.
Way too high, but we were going with what the people said.
Yeah.
Group 6 relied too heavily upon information given to them from participants and households. Simply put, future projects would benefit from obtaining actual data from energy bills such as electricity and natural gas, as opposed to relying on the recollections of their participants.